I'm Dr. Barbecue for firecooker.com. Today I'm going to make my barbecued turkey. I start out with about a 12 to 14 pound turkey. You don't want one too big to cook on the grill. And what I did here, I covered it in plastic. There's a whole tutorial that I did about injecting the turkey, so I'm going to go through it quick today. I'm going to use this stuff here, Cajun Injector Creole Butter. This is really a good product. I can make it myself and it just doesn't come out as good. I don't know what these guys are putting in there. Great stuff. And around Thanksgiving and Christmas especially, you find it all bundled together with this little bit of shake, the outside seasoning that they sell, and an injector. And I like to go that way. So this thing, it's real simple. Just inject it all over. Inject that whole jar of stuff into the turkey. I'm getting all the last couple pieces out of the bottom of the bowl and injecting it in, and this thing is fully injected. So now I'll take the plastic off and I'll put a dry seasoning on it. They happen to give me this one with it, so I'll use it. Looks like pretty good stuff. Season the turkey real good all around. Inside and out. Don't be afraid to put some there on his inside. It needs to be seasoned in there too. Now, when I'm getting the turkey ready for the grill, I'm going to turn the wings and tuck them in underneath. Just grab the tip and just tuck it right like that. That way everything will kind of stay in place when you're cooking. The legs should be all tied. This turkey, you've got a fancy little plastic thing to hold everything together. That looks great. It's going to do just fine. Inside, I'm going to stuff a quartered onion and a quartered apple. As it cooks, this will just give a nice aroma and a little bit of flavor to it. If you don't have those around, that's fine, but I like to put it in there. It'll make the area smell nice too. A little more seasoning on the top. Before I put the turkey on the grill, I'm going to add a little bit of wood chips. Today I'm using apple wood, just a little bit of it though. I don't like a lot of smoke on my turkey, just a little bit. If you like a lot, go ahead. Some folks may even want to cook it without the wood. You see how I've got my Weber kettle set up with the charcoal on both sides. That's a great way to cook indirect for a turkey. I think it works real well because it'll get a lot of heat on the thigh joint and the side joints, the wing joint of the turkey. Just a little bit of wood for me. So now my turkey's all seasoned up and it's ready to go on. This is how I'm going to place the turkey. I want the charcoal on the left side and the right side of the turkey. I've got a pan down in the bottom to catch the drippings. I probably won't make gravy out of it. It'll be a little too smoky for me. Some folks like it. If you like it that way, fine. I'm not gonna, but I don't want that stuff running all over the ground and around my grill, so I want to catch it. But keep it this way. Fire on the left, fire on the right. I'm going to cover it up. It's going to take about 3 hours or so, and we'll be having dinner. My turkey's been cooking for about 2 hours now. Let's take a look, see what we got. Looks pretty nice. Looks to be cooking even on both sides. If it's cooking hotter on one side or the other, that happens sometimes, just flip the turkey around. Sometimes the left or the right will cook hotter. Looks like I'm going pretty even today, so I'm okay. I did add some charcoal after about an hour and a half. I added a little bit more, and you could add some more wood chips then if you want. I think it's going to be plenty smoky. I think it's looking great, but I'm going to take the temp now to see where we're at on it. Deep down in the thigh. It's 160 now, needs to be about 180. That's okay, probably about another 45 minutes. And then I'll check it again deep down in the white meat, right over here. And down there, it's only 120, but that only needs to be 160. 160 for the white meat, 180 for the dark. About another hour, this turkey at 3 hours is gonna be ready. All right, it's been 3 hours and I just checked my turkey and it's done perfectly. 160 degrees internal temp in the white meat, 180 in the dark meat. It works out nice cooking on the grill like this because that heat comes on those bottom joints like that and it gets the dark meat done ahead of the white, and that's perfect. That's just how you want it. And if you'll notice, the little pop-up thing in the breast meat came up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't think that's the best way to know when it's done, but it's not a bad thing to see it up, that's for sure. Now this turkey needs to rest 20, 30 minutes. The bigger the cut, the more it needs to rest. This turkey, I'm gonna rest it for 30 minutes, and it should be nice and juicy on the inside. I can't wait to cut into it. My turkey's been resting now for about 25 minutes. It's looking great. I think it's time to carve it and have dinner. I may not be the best carver in the world, but I'll get it on the plate. think maybe I'll have a drumstick today. And then I'll carve some white meat. We should see a nice juicy white meat in here because of that injection. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see the lines where the injection has come through there to flavor the meat and keep it juicy. Look at it. It's nice and juicy, but done perfectly. Use a thermometer. It's not overcooked, not undercooked. Look at that. You can see where the injection got in there. That's just great. That's what it should look like. This is how my Thanksgiving turkey is going to look. It's an injected turkey cooked on the grill. I'm Dr. Barbecue for firecooker.com.